My name is Stephen Harbison. I was a deputy at Lancaster Station, and I had the pleasure of working with Steve Owen ever since he was a young man in custody through Lancaster Station. Steve Owen is a cop's cop. He's the only man I know that started in a pursuit as a bookman in one car, ended up as a bookman in the second car, and finished the pursuit as a bookman in the third car. Steve, I love you and I'm gonna miss you.
When you can help somebody, help them. That's what his purpose was, and he tried to pass that on to us, and I think he did. And so when we did have the opportunity, there were times on search warrants or dealing with the local public, you know, we did see children that were hungry or didn't have food, we would make a run to McDonald's. And that showed me that he hadn't built up that callous over 29 years. He still was compassionate, he still had passion for the job, and he would show the people that he was serving that he was there to help them on their worst day.
Something special to me is that not only is he an amazing leader at work and doing law enforcement sort of duties, is that he mentored me and was there for me through some family issues that I was having on so many levels. Sergeant Owen touched my heart and I'll never forget it.
I went to Lancaster Detective Bureau in 2006. I had met Steve prior to that because his wife and I had been friends, I don't know, since we worked the jail together, maybe even before that. I'd always heard things about Steve and I knew I could go to him. I hadn't been there but a minute, and he made it very clear I could come to him. And, you know, I had never been a detective before. I knew I had a lot to learn, but Steve really helped me through a lot of that and walked me through some of the basics and actually made me a much better detective than I would have been had he not been there. We became very fast friends, and I knew he loved me when he not only decided to share my food, but he asked, and he would let me hold my sandwich and he would take a bite. Having watched Steve do searches in the jail, I knew where those hands had been, so it meant a lot to me that he let me hold my sandwich while he took half of it. So I'm gonna miss him. There's nobody like Steve. Never has been, never will be in my 28-year career. He's truly one of a kind, and he will be missed so much. But my life is much richer for having known him. Love you.